Oh, sorry, wrong one. Hey there, how you doing? Oh, excuse me. Thank you for tuning in to listen to me cough. You've got another one coming. That was good for me. How was that for you? So, Happy New Year. Did you all have a good celebration? Celebrating the new year coming in? Or was it a really happy time and you sang... Oh, I've no idea what Frode Lang Syne means in English, but well, it probably means Frode Lang Syne. But anyway, my point, serious point to start the video off is this. However you felt celebrating the new year in euphoria, happiness, comradeship, do that every morning. Take it from me. Okay, treat every morning you wake up like that celebration. Okay, enough of the serious stuff. I was going to read you a clip from a different book, but I can't find it anywhere. If you look over my shoulder there, I think in the distance you can probably see a list of a stack of all my books there, but the one I wanted to read to you is not there, and I just realised the video is not playing behind me either. Excuse me, just a second. Is it playing now? No. I just like to see my children in the viewfinder, even though they can't read this book until they're 18. What's that you say? Get on with it. Well, okay then. You can see I come prepared. There you are. Right, so I'm going to be reading you now. How does it go up? Oh yeah, so this is my book here. Paul Murphy's Extremely Unlikely History of the World, Part 1. And I haven't read this in ages, but the other day someone asked me for a copy of it, so I gave a copy of it to a friend of mine. And I just clicked on the Barbados bit purely by, I can't find it now. Talk amongst yourselves for a minute. What the heck kind of... That's Australia. B-A-R. Bahamas there. Okay, we're nearly ready now. Okay, that's the end of this video. And that creaking you can hear is I've had a wooden arsehole transplanted onto me because I didn't like the other one. Oh, it's terrible. Every morning you have to get up and plane it. No, let's not go there. And on a plane. Barbados. So yeah, I'm sure you got the gist of this from other books, but anyway, this is just me taking all the countries in the world at random and spoofing them, and it runs to 3 volumes, of which this is the first, which goes from Australia to New Zealand starts book 2. Alright, let's see how much of this I can get through without stumbling over the words. Are you ready? Are you ready? I'm not starting until you're all sitting comfortably. And you, Jeremy. We're all waiting for you, Jeremy. Thank you. I saw that face. Barbados is an island in the Atlantic about 300 miles, 483 kilometres from Venezuela. Unless you go the other way, in which case it is 39,568 kilometres from Venezuela. Would you forgive me? Would you think it's terribly rude of me if I sniffed? I do apologise for this. It's the 2nd of January 2023. Whoever thought I'd get 2023 on the CV, huh? Certainly not my doctors. Barbados is only 21 miles long, 34 kilometres, and 14 miles across, 905,512 inches at its widest point. It used to be 36 kilometres across, but went on a diet and looks much better for it. Its highest point is Mount Hillaby in the north-central area, and its lowest point was getting knocked out of the 1934 Tiddlywinks Championship by a snail. Oh, sorry about that. 2 of the pages stuck together. No, not for the reasons you're thinking. Oh, my glasses are steamed up now. Boy, this is going well, isn't it? Okay, right, I'm going to try and make these videos all 10 minutes. Oh, they've come clear. 10 minutes each. So... even if I'm in the middle of a sentence, I'm just going to... Inhabited by Kilango people since the 13th century, and prior to that by other Amerindians, Barbados was visited by Spanish investigators in the late 15th century and claimed for the Spanish crown. I know what's coming up, but... Barbados was visited by Spanish navigators in the late 15th century and claimed for the Spanish crown. The natives retaliated by claiming the Spanish crown for Barbados. They've outsmarted us, said Captain Felipe Pancakes and Scarpert. The Portuguese visited the island in 1536, but they left it unclaimed. After meeting Captain Pancakes, had a cheese-tasting luncheon. Captain Pancakes, tastes like cheese to me. Portuguese, never mind, I can't do the accents, never mind about that, what about this Barbados place? Captain Pancakes, oh, I don't know what that tastes like. No, is Barbados a good place to visit, play tiddlywinks with, claim in the name of the Portuguese crown? Captain Pancakes, oh, they're smart. I claim this land in the name of the Spanish crown, I said. Whose Spanish crown, they asked. What do you mean, whose Spanish crown? And where am I meant to put all the apostrophes in this conversation within a conversation? Well, where is this Spanish crown? That should be a Barbadian accent, really. Well, where is this Spanish crown, and which one are you always wearing it? I have no idea what kind of accent that was. That's a frozen Irishman in the middle of January in a stone-cold room accent. I can see my eyes in the viewfinder, and I really wish I couldn't. Well, where is the Spanish crown? Which one of you is wearing it? No, the Spanish crown isn't a crown. It's what we call the monarchy. Well, why don't you call the monarchy the monarchy? We do, but we refer to it on item as the Spanish crown. Seems a bit daft, doesn't? Does too. Might as well call it a wardrobe if you're going to give it a physical entity. Why not get off your boats and say, I claim this land in the name of the Spanish wardrobe? Well, that'd be silly. Well, you started it. All right, if you want it that way. I claim this land in the name of the Spanish crown, the Spanish wardrobe, the Spanish monarchy, and my left knee, which is also Spanish, although the other one isn't. Now who's being silly? Pants to you, we want your land. Well, after giving it much thought, tee-hee, we demur. You can't. Why not? Well, it's not the done thing. You're brown, we're white, although I do tan well in the summer, and we've got guns. The done thing is, we pop up somewhere we're not wanted, say, this is now all ours, and that's it. Doesn't sound much like a nice way to visit someone. Does too with Spanish jam on. How would you get on carrying on like that at home? Hello, Mum, I've just popped in for a visit, hope your lumbago's getting better. While I'm here, I claim your bedroom in the name of the Spanish crown. Well, next thing you're off down the butcher's. Morning, Miguel. Half a kilo of sausages and a roast mole, please. Oh, and I claim this shop in the name of the Spanish crown. No one would let you in their houses after a week, and I dread to think what you're like on a date. Oh, Sophia, that was wonderful. By the way, I claim your lady bits in the name of the Spanish crown. What, all of them? Well, how many lady bits have you got down there? No, I mean, do you claim my lady bits in the name of all the Spanish monarchy, a.k.a. Spanish crown? There's loads of them. I'll be sore as a snake's balls by the end of a week. Well, it's, you haven't really thought, though, I don't know who's talking here. You haven't really thought this through, have you? Well, normally people just give us their land. And what do you do with it? Take it back to Spain? Well, no, we leave it where it is. Do you redecorate? No. So what's the point then? Seems to me all these endless collecting places is just a means of trying to deal with a void in your life. How did you get on with your father? Oh no, don't come that with me. Anyway, I got you. We rename places, so there is a point. Why do you rename them? Our names are better. Oh, I'd say it's a means of asserting yourselves as a way of covering up insecurity. How did you get on with your mother? And did you know that Spain is an anagram of pains? I think somebody never got enough hugs. Look, our names are better, and that's that. What difference does it make? Loads. All right, what's your address? Are you going to write to me? Oh, you're so lonely, aren't you? And no, not since you claimed the postman in the name of the Spanish crown when he delivered your birthday card last year. I live at number 22 Maggot Lane, Seville. And if I renamed your house number 56 Wartybum Close, Malaga, would you go to a different house when you went home? Well, no, I go to where I've always lived. So renaming it wouldn't make the blind bit of difference, would it? Look, you seem a nice fellow. Tell you what we're going to do. You pop off back to King Can't Keep His Hands in off the places. That's a mouthful. And let him know that we are claiming the Spanish crown in the name of us. He can stay where he is at the moment, but next time we're in town, we'll want him to move out. Oh, and we're also renaming Malaga. Tell him that from here on in, it's to be known as Pooville. Off you go now. And so off we went. So no, I wouldn't go to Barbados if I were you. Grateful for the tip-off. Can I have a piece of your Gouda? Sure. Thank you. I now claim this name... Thank you. I now claim this cheese in the name of the Portuguese crown, and hence, or hence about onwards, Gouda shall be known as Bert. Blimey, those Barbadians were right. Forewarned, the Portuguese did visit the island in 1536, but wisely kept their mouths shut. Their only remnants being an introduction of wild hogs, so there would be a good supply of meat whenever the island was visited. Unfortunately, I was only oh, what is that? What is with me in the word visited? I'm going to go back and do that bit again. Go back to where I started this bit, then fast forward the video to what I'm just about to say. Forewarned, the Portuguese did visit the island in 1536, but wisely kept their mouths shut, their only remnants being an introduction of wild hogs, so there would be a good supply of meat whenever the island was visited. Unfortunately, the island was only visited by vegetarians for the next 100 years, and they all starved to death. And then they were eaten by the hogs. Ah, irony. It's better than iron elbow, I can tell you. An English ship, how much longer has this chapter got to go? Oh, not very long, so I'll finish the tip off. An English ship, the Olive Blossom, I'm not making this one up, arrived in Barbados in 1625, and its men took possession of it in the name of King James I. By then the Barbadians had discovered ganja and didn't give a toss. Fun fact, Barbadian geese are a natural source of coal. Thank you for your time. And remember, subscribe to my channel. Every time you don't subscribe, somewhere in the world, a kitten dies.